Hello, Sagittarius, and welcome to your May 22nd through 28th weekly reading. I can't talk. Welcome to my channel if you're new here. My name is Rudi. I appreciate you all being here. If you are returning, thank you so much for your likes and subscribes, for your comments. I appreciate all your energy, so thank you all so very much. All right, Sagittarius. I'm doing a new format, so let me know how you like it. I'm doing a row for 3 cards for health, 3 cards for career and finance, and 3 cards for love. So we will just start because these just started coming out as I was talking, and that doesn't usually happen. Usually a shuffle, but I guess I warmed them up for you pretty good. All right, guys, we start out with the Emperor, the Nine of Wands, and the Hermit, and this is about health. So this talks about taking charge of your health. This talks about being your own leader, being your own ruler, being your own person in charge. And I take this to mean, not that you know more than the doctors or anything like that, but that you are taking the initiative. You're getting the ball rolling, so to speak. You're getting things going, and maybe scheduling blood work, and maybe, whatever it is that you have to do for your health. And, I just feel too that with the Emperor card, sometimes we have to be our own doctors, meaning we have to keep on following through with something. If they drop the ball, like, I don't know what it could be, and then we have to keep digging and finding and going to different doctors or trying to get in to see if we have something going on, and if it's not being answered. So I kind of see that with the Emperor too. Kind of, that's what I meant by kind of be your own boss or take matters into your own hands. It's like, let the doctors do the doctor thing, but if they're dropping the ball, you need to pick it up and carry it. You need to keep following through with it. And that shows with the Nine of Wands. It's a card about not giving up. It's a card about, this guy looks pretty chill, but usually there's bandages and there's wounds, and they're the wounded warrior. They're almost done a cycle. So you could be almost done something. It could be a treatment, or it could be a stricter diet, or it could be allergy testing or something like that. You could be coming to a close on that, and you could just maybe want some downtime. You could maybe want some quiet time. You maybe need some time to process things, especially if this is something that has to change your lifestyle. Like if you have to quit eating, sugar or salt or gluten or dairy or anything like that, you might need time to process it. So I see that with the Hermit card, kind of going within and absorbing what's going on, and going within and seeing best course of action, or how you're going to deal with things, or whatever. But I kind of see that with the Hermit card. All right, we're going to go into your career and finance. Career and finance for Sagittarius, please. We have the Nine of Swords. I'm sorry. Career and finance. Well, that one's really coming out. How interesting. We have 2 swords, and we have the Magician. And I love this, how the Hermit is, a void inside. Trying to fill the void, or trying to see what's best for that void. And the Magician is all the stars inside of them, so they can create. They have all that knowledge inside of them, and the void's on the outside, right? So we have the Nine of Swords, 2 swords, and the Magician. The Nine of Swords talks about, again, this is for career and finance. It could be worry. It could be a worry over money. It could be worry over recession. It could be worry over 401k, or wherever you might have your money. It can be worry about your job, your family, rising prices. There's worry, stress, sleepless nights. It's just, some of this is brought on by yourself as far as over analyzing, but some of this is just reality, but it's how you're handling it. So you need to try to figure out, you need to decide the best way to handle the situation, right? Best way to handle a situation. This card talks about going inward, which is really interesting because you have that with the Hermit card also. Going inward and listening to your gut instincts. you could be at a crossroads. You could be, maybe having to change jobs or change careers or change something. And, thinking about it. What's the best course of action? Weighing your two options. The Magician tells you you have everything you need inside of you. The Magician tells you that you pulled yourself up by your bootstraps before and you can do it again. That, the Magician has faith in you because you have everything you need already there. It's not something you have to go to somebody else for. And this could be something that you could do like a if you're creative or do an Etsy store or something you've done before, maybe, that the Magician is telling you to kind of remember, and it's like, you can do this. You've done it before, so you can do this again. It's probably not a pleasant thing to do or a fun thing to do, or it's not something you think you could make money on, but I think the Magician's there to tell you that they think that you can. So that might be something to revisit, especially if you have this opportunity. Could be slow at work. You could be maybe having extra days off or something like that. So maybe it's like to implement that or fill that in with something that you already know that you're good at and know that you can do. All right, Sagittarius, love. Chariot, Sagittarius. Love, Sagittarius. Wheel of Fortune, wow. Sagittarius. Three of Pentacles, okay. So this talks about movement forward and a shift in energy and a coming together, a resourcefulness, coming together, working well together, being part of a team, making things work. This could be travel. This could be, if you're in a relationship, it could be where they are not in your country, they are not in your state. You could maybe travel back and forth. You could maybe have to, go to them, or they have to come to you. I just feel like they are not in your neck of the woods, so to speak, and there's travel involved. There's a shift in energy, so that could be talking about maybe they're going to move closer to you, or you're going to move closer to them, or there's going to be some type of compromise there. This is in a positive light. The wheel's turning. It's turning in your favor. There could be a declaration of some type of some type of stability or some type of security or some type of, wanting to be with you longer, long term. That kind of energy. There's a stability here with the Three of Pentacles. You're bringing in stability. They're bringing in stability. You all work very well together. You kind of hold each other up and you support each other when you need to be supported. And this is a beautiful card of, potential and growth in the relationship. If you are not in a relationship, then this card can be talking about looking for somebody. Maybe you're traveling, maybe you are meeting people here and there. Just be careful. And maybe you're traveling to meet people, or starting your journey to look for people, and you feel like your luck's changing. Maybe you haven't had good luck in relationships, maybe you haven't had good luck in a long time in relationships, and you feel like your luck's changing. You feel like, maybe you know more what to look for in somebody, or what to expect or what not to expect, or what red flags and all the things, but you feel more secure. You also feel like this is cyclical. This is coming around again. So it could be where you broke up with somebody and you're back out looking, it's time again is what I hear. And again, you're looking for somebody that supports you and you can support them. That somebody stands on their own, that doesn't need financial. They're financially secure. They have their job. They have things. They don't need you to support them in the sense of, housing and money and all that. They support themselves, but you support each other's careers. You support each other in life, but not. I'm paying all your bills forever and always. That kind of energy that's not what I'm talking about when I say support. You're there for each other. You have each other's backs. You're there to help, shoulder to cry on, shoulder to lean on, etc., etc. But I do feel like something cyclical. Somebody could maybe be coming around again. Could be somebody that's moved away that's come back into the picture. Bottom of the deck, you have the Tower. Tower is a card of I'm kind of seeing that with your work. It's like waiting for the other shoe to fall. What else can go wrong? What else can happen? You know, kind of that energy. It's, you know, to say that this is out of your control, it's kind of out of your control. If there's something that is going to shake your world, it will shake it, but it's for your greater good, and you don't see it until it's on down the road, so to speak. But this to me just talks about maybe your fear of letting go of what you know, because it's like when something crumbles or falls, or you have to change jobs, change careers, change positions, it changes, and you're not you might not like change, Sagittarius, and you just don't feel comfortable. You want things the way they're supposed to be. You want, or yeah, do you hear me? You want the way things are. You want things the way they are now. You don't like change. But, you know, we change every day. Life changes every day. Everything changes every day. And sometimes some things run its course, and it's, sorry about that. Sometimes some things run its course, and it's time for it to be rebuilt. And when we can rebuild stronger. Right? It kind of, in a sense, sometimes it can knock us down a peg also if we get too big for our britches, as they say in the South. But I'm not feeling that with this card. I just feel like it's a change aspect, and it's like, you know, you're not really liking change. You don't like surprises. And again, it's subconscious, so it's not showing up on the board. So this could be just a subconscious fear you have of your world crumbling around you. Like, you know, oh, I get a good job, well, that's going to end. Oh, I get health, well, that will end. Or I get a good partner, and that will end. You know, kind of that mentality where you really have to change that and start thinking more positive, right? Because what we think about, we bring about, as they say. All right, Oracle card for Sagittarius, please. Well, there you go. Ask and ye shall receive. Resistance. Resistance. It goes beautiful with the Tower card. It goes beautiful with the Nine of Swords. Resistance. There may be a strong wind coming your way. However, you do have the ability to find a path with the least resistance. Have you ever seen a crow get thrown by the wind? The bird may be taken off guard, but it finds its balance again. You are the sky. Everything else is just the weather. Right? Beautiful card. So something may throw you off your course, but that's when you just come back around and get back on the wheel. You know, even the Wheel of Fortune, even though it goes around and you think you're not doing good, you'll come back up, and then you go back down, and you think, oh, I'll never get back up, and you get back up. So it's all cyclical. It's all, you know, what we make of it and how we react to situations. All right. Sagittarius, good luck to you this week. Let me know how this resonates. I love this card. I've not pulled it yet, so good luck to you. Be safe, stay healthy. Until next week. Bye for now.